I'm Jonesy, and I'm a pretty average bloke. I'm not the fittest guy out there, not the smartest, and definitely not the best looking. But in my short lifetime, I've done a few things.
Epic journey. This is one of the greatest adventure stories you'll ever see.
Sub-zero temperatures, fierce winds and bad shape.
Planning for a major expedition is no different to planning for any major event in life. I mean, there's a certain set procedure that you go out there and follow. Answer all the questions and queries before you even step out on that journey so that you can adapt to the situation when you're out there.
One thing to come up with a great idea, it's another thing to actually try and put it into place. And the first step for us, because it's very overwhelming, these big goals, was just to sit down and ask all these different questions, all these different queries. What was it like to actually be in temperatures down to minus 40 degrees?
The guys were extremely motivational. The way that they did their presentation was engaging and fun to listen to. And I think you realise that if they can do that, then I can do anything.
And all of a sudden, James taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Mate, look, I don't want to alarm you, but I think there's a fin out here." Actually, look, mate, I don't want to hear that. You said this morning you wanted to see a shark. It's in your head. It's all in your imagination. Don't worry about it, mate. No, mate, there's a shark out here. And all of a sudden there's this big bang and the kayak lurches to the side. And these two sharks pop up and start grinding and rubbing themselves up against the kayak.
He likes the torch, eh? Man, this is freaky. I tell you what they're doing. You can hear them rubbing their bodies up against the kayak. And just to mention on camera, we're both naked.
Yeah, there's quite a few sort of amusing moments to it, yes. Yeah, no, fun bunch, a couple of guys, and you can sort of see how they sort of kept each other going, as I think they emphasised during the presentation.
I believe that no one can tell you what your adventure's going to be. I mean, adventure really is a relative term. It's relative to the person who's going out there and undertaking it. Paddling across the Tasman Sea, going down to Antarctica, yeah, they're amazing adventures, but it can be anything you want. If you're going out there and starting a business, if you're going out there acting in a play of all things, and no one can tell you what your path's going to take, so you just go out there and you've got to follow that dream.
The mix of their own anecdotes and I guess responding to the room, but equally anchoring it around some of these photos and video footage is fantastic because it takes you right back to the stories that they're telling. And it's a credit to them that they were able to travel 2,000 kilometres with a video camera in it and take photographs along the way.
Because we went out there and found out who had the world's best practices in all these different facets of the expedition. Who had the best equipment? Who were the best skiers? Who had the best systems to avoid things like frostbite, for example? Everything seems impossible until it's done.
We're out here, we're alone, and it's bloody scary.
One of the greatest